power should be seen for people. People laugh at them, they make a joke of them, they are distressed and tortured and persecuted, and various obnoxious words are used about them. Bad intention is against them, and many people think really that they are not the true people. And this is exactly what is being alleged, that if you are true, then why these tortures and difficulties, and why these Muslims are all against you? This is what is being said today. So according to the thinking of many people, they are considered to be liars, and those people who give them the tortures, they think that this is some act of good reward. For some time it continues like that. And if the people, they feel the righteous people, when they feel a bit difficulty and worry because of that, then Allah Almighty gives them the consolation that you be patient as the previous people were patient. I am with you and I see, and I am with you and I see. And finally a time comes when the time of the appointed decree comes, and then the glory of Allah, the honor of Allah Almighty comes into commotion, and with one manifestation all the enemies, they are completely annihilated. In one go they are reduced into pieces. So first is the turn of the enemies. First time the enemies become happy, but ultimately, finally, when the decree comes, then this is a place for rejoicing of the true believers. And this is what Allah Almighty has mentioned, that people will mock at you, they will laugh at you, they will torture you, give you all the harms, but finally the help of Allah Almighty is going to be with you, and the enemies will be frustrated, they would be humiliated. And further on he says, regarding his vision, he mentions that there is an angel who appeared in front of me, that he says that the people are leaving you alone. And then I asked him that, where have you come from? He said that people are going back, turning back. I asked the angel, where have you come from? And then he replied, Jaitu min Hazrat al-Witr, that I have come from that Allah who is absolutely one. Then I took him to one side and I asked him, told him that people are turning back, but are you also turning back? But he said, no, we are with you. Then after that I came back from this state of vision. So all these things are just temporary. Just for a while this situation is there. This is not the end. These things which are happening, these are just limited to time and temporary sort of things. But the final end, which has been decided by Allah Almighty, and which has been made clear regarding the repeated revelations and the visions, and they are now becoming like as apparent as sun. And Allah Almighty has disclosed to me that I am going to give you the victory at the end, and you will be absolved from all types of allegations. You will get the victory and dominance, and your community is going to be dominant upon your opponents till the end of the days. And with mighty manifestations, I will show the truth of your community. Your truth will be shown. And these revelations are not written for this purpose, that people should accept them right now. But they have been written in this way, because for everything there is a time. So when then the time of the fulfillment of these revelations will come, then this writing of mine at this time will become a great source of strength and firm faith for those people who are the true believers. Wassalamu ala man ittaba al-huda. Allah Almighty enable us to with prayers and steadfastness and sacrifices firmly establish us in faith and show us the manifestations of the strength of the Ahmadiyyat. And along with that, I would also like to say one thing by way of prayer, that for the solidarity and the safety of Pakistan, pray very much. Allah Almighty may protect this country because of Ahmadi, because the Ahmadis have played a role in the creation of Pakistan, and they have sacrificed for the establishment of it. And those people who are now bent upon breaking it and creating disorder and they are very active nowadays. These people, they have never taken part in the creation of Pakistan, and they were not in favor of its creation, its establishment. Now they, in the name of the sympathy of the country, now they have taken this new way of saying that now they are bent upon breaking this country. Allah Almighty, Allah Almighty also take these enemies of Pakistan into grip, and also Allah Almighty protect our country. Ameen.
Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayhi wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. عباد الله رحمكم الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله يذكركم وادعوه يستجب لكم ولذكر الله أكبر.